Let's start this over again. We only did like 4 cards to begin with. No big deal. We'll just do those 4 cards again. First card is a queen. That will be 20 on deck. We're double decking it. Alright, 20 on deck. That was good. Says it looks better. Good deal. Alright, here we go. Next card is a 5. And we're double decking it, so I'm doing 10. Next we have a 3 on deck, so we're doing 6. Nine on deck, we're doing 18. Yikes. My arms are going to be so jacked. What's up, guys? Speaking of being jacked, jack on deck. We're doing 20. That's what I'm talking about. Good stuff. Next we have a 4, so we're gonna do an 8. Joker, this is 20. Face cards are 20. Good evening, Nathan. Hey, man, I canceled all them subscriptions on the other channel, so you should get your money back. Let me know. Here we go. Joker, 10 on deck. I was just looking at it again before I went streaming. I think I got it figured out. Next we have a 7. That's going to be a 14. Hey, thank you. See, look at that. We got 10 likes and 100 people in here. So that's, right? That's what I told you the analytics would be like. Here we go, 10 on deck. Yeah, the analytics tell me 1 out of 10 of you hit that like button. So those odds are correct, right? If you look at how many people versus the likes, only 1 out of 10 of you will take the time to hit that like button. Here we go, 6 on deck. We're doing 12. Yep. Here we go. We got another 6 on deck, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. 12 on deck for the 6. What is up, man? Leask 699. Heck yeah, it says happy belated. Just got my golden deck of cards this week. Cheers. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate the channel support and welcome aboard, man. Welcome aboard. Queen 10 on deck. Crazy pump. Yeah, buddy. Look at these forearms, man. Nothing gets my forearms bigger than these inverted rows. Look at the pump of that. It's crazy. $20 on deck. Good stuff. No, I never do full range of motion. It's a waste of time. 4 on deck. Well, it happens. It happens, but I don't prioritize it. 4, we're doing 8. Yeah, and that's pretty much the reason why I look the way I do, right? It creates a better pump. Is it better to do shorties, more gains? Yes, absolutely. 100% more gains and strength. Honestly, if you look it up, there's a lot of science that backs up that. I mean, I could say that. I know a lot of you don't believe it, but if you look it up, you really do get 2 times the amount of gains and strength from doing a half rep range of motion. Here we go. 8 and 8 is 16. I mean, I'm just living proof, right? This is what the half rep range of motion does. So, proof's in the pudding. If I did more full range of motion reps, it's a much thinner build that gets developed. Much more bulky with the half rep. Yeah, it's kind of like doing a plank, right? You're doing a plank, your muscles are all planked out, and then you're rocking that plank position. Just rock that point. Yeah, that's where it comes from. 20 on deck for the face card. what's up? Yes, I'm 43 years young, that's all. Yep. Stronger every year. 20 on deck is the next one. What a great pump. Hey, what's up? Aniko from Germany, what's up? How you doing? Worldwide community. Am I married? Yes, absolutely. Got her name tattooed on me right here, right? Lori. 2, we're doing a 4. One day, Lori came to visit me in the prison, and I had that. I didn't tell her about it. You know, I just surprised her that I got her name tattooed on me. King, that is 20. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, I've been to federal prison. I've been to state prison. Yeah, I did all that. Victimless crimes. Yeah, I served 6.5 years total. Ace, maybe a little bit more, but who's counting, right? Ace, 10 on deck. We're doing 20. Bootlegging vodka? No, I've never done that. Here we go. I ordered this stuff in the mail and they first gave me 18 months for that. And because of that conviction, when I went home, I wasn't allowed to possess those things no more, and they gave me another 9 years. Right, victimless crimes. I didn't do nothing to nobody. Ace, that'll be 20. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, but that's just what it is. That's the system for you. Here we go. 14 on deck. Hey, Dustin, how you doing? Says, buddy, hope you're having a great day. Thank you, Dustin. I declared I was going to have a great day as soon as I woke up. I said, today's going to be a great day. Yep. 14 on deck. Yeah, there she is. Big old back. Ooh. Yeah. Fly off. Just fly off. 43. How you doing, Miracle Empress? How you doing? Did you guys see those pictures? I forgot them at Mom's house. I was at Mom's house. I took a picture of them, and I forgot to bring them with me. I got to pick them back up. The pictures of when I was still in prison. I find it so interesting how puffy my body type was from the diet that I ate during that time. Nothing but carbs, man. I was just big and puffy, right? It's very interesting compared to where I am today. Eating more protein, right? Compared to the carbs. Here we go. 9 is going to be 18. My back feels great. My back feels great. Gosh, man. I just feel so pumped. These little itty bitty reps, high volume of it, man, ain't nothing gets you more pumped. Jack, that will be 20 on deck again. 20 on deck. Yeah. Yo, what's up, man? Leask $6.99 again, man. Says, so keeping the same close grip will get me a wide back like this. No need for wide grip on the pull downs. No, you need the wide grip as well. You do. Right? Definitely. I'll demonstrate that right now, right? But I'm gonna switch back to the close grip, right? The close grip, I'm physically just trying to make my arms bigger. But, I mean, my back is definitely getting it with this workout as well. But to get the widest possible, you got to put your hands out as wide as possible. And you just gotta do these short little reps as wide as possible. Right, but I realize that I can make a lot of gains in my forearms right now and my biceps as long as I keep that close grip. My forearms just get jacked. So to get a wide back, this is part of it, right? But to get an extra wide back, you have to go stupid wide, right? To have like a very, very little rep range. All right, so wider the better. That's how you do that. Ace, 20 on deck. And then if you want to get your biceps bigger, you just reverse your grip. You reverse your grip and your biceps get bigger. But look how big my forearms have gotten in just that little set that we've done so far. I love bigger forearms, so I'm going to continue this method for a little bit longer. Ace, that's going to be 20. Palms up, get your bigger biceps. Palms down, bigger forearms, right? And your back's gonna get hit as well, either way. 5 on deck, but the wider you wanna be, the wider you gotta go. 10 on deck for the 5. Yeah, what's up, Tank Will? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Forearms are feeling pretty jacked. Absolutely. 4, we're doing 10 on deck. 8 for that. Yep. What drives you? I get that question a lot. Everybody thinks it's like motivation, but it ain't. It's just regular old discipline. You know, staying consistent. Next, we have a 2 that will represent 4. And check that out, we're on our halfway point. That means you just did 400 reps thus far. We got 400 reps to go. I'll sip my coffee at this halfway point. How is everybody doing? Chase the pump. Heck yeah, you chasing the pump. Yeah, my arms are so freaking pumped. I know a lot of you guys don't achieve the mind to muscle concentration, and doing the half reps with the high volume really increases those pathways. You get to feel the muscle and the flex a lot more. Because you can't avoid it. The pump is just so crazy, right? It's screaming. Let's see, it's like 5:30 over here, Eastern Central. Here we go. This is the halfway point. You did 400 reps thus far. We got 400 reps to go. This card equals 20. Next we have a 9, we're going to do 18. Followed by a 3, we're going to do 6. Next we have a 6, and we're going to do 12 for that. Hey, all you guys in the chat going back and forth with each other, we're all proud of where we're from. Get that straight. Hey, flags up to everybody. Just don't be spamming the chat, right? It's cool to be proud of where you're from. I got no disrespect on anybody, right? All of us around the world, it's amazing that we work out together. And I really appreciate the community that we have. So throw up your flags, everybody. Let everybody know where you're from, how big our community is. All right? 12 on deck. Next we have a joker. That's going to be 20 on deck. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, the whole wide world. There's so many flags. I had no idea about how big this world is, really. And the common language we have of physical fitness. 2, we're doing 4. That's a good thing. It's a big old community we got. Here we go. 6, we're doing 12. Face card, Joker, Jack, we're gonna do 20. Yes. 20 on deck. 20 on deck. Here we go. Another face card that's gonna be a 20 on deck as well. Yeah, buddy. We are on the way. We are in the process. Yeah. 5, we're going to do 10 for that. Yeah, we'll have that 800 reps here momentarily. We still got a good deal to go. Still got a good deal to go. But we're getting there. We're in the process, right? This one's a 3, so we're going to do 6. Here we go. 7 on deck. We're doing 14. Let's see. Hey, how you doing, guys and gals? If you're new to working out and physical fitness and you just don't know, right? Don't be screaming that you don't know, telling everybody else. Just pretend like you know what you're doing, right? Here we go. 14 on deck. Wait a second. Yeah, I saw your comment. I was talking to you. 14. Easy peasy. Throw some gasoline on it, right? There we go. Queen, that will be 20 as well. Oh man, my back feels so jacked right now. Right? Hey, what's up? Thomas, how you doing, man? Thanks for becoming a member. Welcome to the chat, man. Make sure you check out our Discord. We got the chat happens 24 hours a day. You got to get on the Discord and join the community conversation. 4 on deck for the 2. Thank you, Thomas. Appreciate you becoming a member. We get to do members only workouts come Sunday, right? We have a cup of coffee. We just do an extra workout together. It's a fun time. King on deck is the next one. We're going to do 20 for that. Right? 20 for the king. 20 for the king. How much do I weigh? 185 today. And that's 2 days after my 3-day fast. So it's 48 hours now, almost, after my 3-day fast, my 72-hour fast. Now, from previous experiences, tomorrow and the next day, I'm going to feel like Superman. All right, 18 on deck. Yeah, I usually feel like invincible, you know, after my fast. 3-4 days after, I feel amazing. 14 on deck. Yes, we are in the process. Next, we have a 4. This will represent 8. We got 3 on deck. That's going to be 6. Man, we got new members in here. Yeah. Leask. I'm going to have to look that one up. Make sure I'm pronouncing it right. And Thomas. Heck yeah, guys. Thanks for taking the time to become members. There we go. 3 on deck, we're doing 6. Ten on deck, we're doing 20. Yeah, we did 800 pull-ups this morning. Now we're doing 800 inverted rows. That's the plan. We're going to stick to it. We're not going to deviate. 20 on deck. Jack, that will be 20 as well. That will be 20. You like the shorts? I got these from the Goodwill. Yep. I go to the thrift store to buy a lot of my clothes. Now, guys, I don't know if any of you know. If you know, please leave me a message in the comments once this video is posted. But how do you clean, thrift store clothing to get the actual smell of the fabric softener and all that other, forever chemicals? How do you get that out of the clothing? I would personally buy a lot more thrift store stuff if they weren't so heavily scented. You know what I mean? I hate that forever scent. Jack, 10 on deck, dry cleaning. I'm getting the stuff from the thrift store to begin with. I'm not going to spend the extra time to dry clean it. No, I need to know. I need to DIY how to do it myself. Jack, 10 on deck. Here we go. Vinegar, baking soda, boy, man. And the powder soap Ariel. I mean, I have tried a lot of vinegar. I've tried the baking soda. I've tried vinegar. I've tried baking soda. Let's see. I tried just airing it out in the sun. I've put a whole bunch of clothes on the kids' trampoline just to let it air out. Ain't nothing, man. Those forever chemicals are ridiculous. 20 on deck. I gotta try it. I gotta figure something out. If I could find something that cleans the smell out of it, I'd buy so much more clothing from the thrift store. It's just, they're too heavily scented. Queen, that's gonna be 20. Eight, we're gonna do 16. Pure linen clothing, never smell. Let's see. Repeated washings. Yeah, I just hate randomly trying things, right? Because that ends up being a waste of time and money, and it costs money to wash clothes, so. You don't just want to be washing it just because. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have I thought I had my notifications turned off. There we go. My apologies on that one. Here we go. King on deck. We're almost to our 800 reps for the second time today. This is going to be 20. Yeah, we're getting there, cutting this deck down quick. 10 on deck, we're doing 20. Yep. Yeah, I'm feeling crazy pumped today. I think, like you know how we're talking with the chat GPT about the testosterone increasing as the fast ends, and I'm starting to reintroduce food. I'm feeling better and better each day, more jacked. You know, 20 on deck for the 10. There we go. We got 3 cards left. Then we have our 800 reps again for the second time of the day. First time we did 800 pull-ups. Now we're doing 800 inverted rows. Five on deck, we're doing 10. Now we're doing 16 for the 8th. We're on a last card. It's a good thing too, because I'm feeling jacked. What do you guys think this last card is? You guys ready? What is it? What could it be? It could be anything. Nico guesses a 3, Sander 4 guesses an 8, Miracle Empress a 3, 5 of clubs for John Conway, Candy K at 10. Let's see, guys. Grim a 8 of spades, getting specific. Dolly Dre Dream a 4. All right, guys, ready? We're doing 16 reps for the 8 of hearts. I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. Let's do some dead hangs. Ready? Let's do it. We're going to do 3 1-minute durations. These are going to be half-assed dead hangs. That being said, my definition of half-assed dead hangs are my feet are resting on the ground, specifically my ankles. So here we go. I feel like this is just a must every day. Just stretch. Spinal decompression. I'm letting my hips drop, my spine's getting, elongating. I feel instant relief from just gravity itself. I'm going to do 2 more of these durations, just 1 minute each. Nothing fancy. All right, that wasn't so bad, right? We'll do 2 more of those. Get a minute duration. Nice and easy. Like I said, they're half-assed dead hangs. My heels of my boots are resting on the ground. Do you guys see that video of me and my brother dead hanging? I did 23 minutes with my feet off the ground. Tucked like this. 23 minutes. Yeah, that was a fun time. I did that on my 42nd birthday. Yeah, it was just something to do. It was a good time. I had fun. 23 minutes was a good time. I didn't know I could hang like that. It's not like I really, I just stumbled upon it really. We're going to do 1 more of these. Yeah, buddy. All right, 1 more. 1 more, and we're done. Then we'll do some shoulder stuff. Oh, just hanging around though, man. It feels great. Just feels great. I got one of those little cheap pull-up bars that just sit in your door frame. And every once in a while I'll just do this. Just because I'm there, dead hang a little bit. Just in my passing from this room to that. Now we're going to do some shoulder mobility with the rubber band. I love this part. Absolutely. The rubber band, the rubber band. Yeah, I just got off my 3-day fast. Yep. This is my 2nd day of eating after my fast. The way I like to do this one is I like to do 4-minute duration, 4 minutes. And I gotta put the timer on the ground so I can visually see it because it's that discouraging. Right? It's good to see. It's good to see it count down, right? Knowing how much time you have left of the duration. Why do I drink from glass? I drink from glass opposed to plastic, yes. Do I have a job? Of course I have a job. Who doesn't have a job? Maybe you don't have a job. Well, I work. This is the body of a working man. I get mine. I go and cut trees. I pick them up and I throw them in the back of a dump truck. I take that dump truck to the dump. What's my take on TRT? I don't have any experience with that. You're better off asking somebody else. Like a doctor. Go ask your doctor. Don't ask me. I don't take it though. Right now I am taking vitamin D, K2, magnesium, zinc, and creatine. Keegan, you know I get that question a lot. Keegan asks, why the tats do you regret? No, I don't participate in the action of regret. Regret is the purposeful action of lowering your naturally higher vibration with a purpose. You're actually taking time out of your day to be negative to your own mental capacity by participating in such actions as regret. Right? Your natural higher vibration, you're taking time out of your day to be negative to yourself. I do not partake in such actions. I may have sucker attacks every once in a while, life just weighing down on you. And then sometimes I just have to check myself. I just gotta check myself before I wreck myself with my own mentality. Right. Let's see, how long have I been exercising? Well, this has been 54 minutes. 54 minutes thus far. And we're getting close to the end. This is the second time today. We did 800 pull-ups this morning, and then we did 800 inverted rows this afternoon, or this evening. Oh, I'm done, for real. Hey, Rough Gaming, how you doing? Which prison did I go to? Oh man, I was all over the place. State and feds. Look at that heat rash, man. Ah, dang. That's what I get for trying to shave. I was in there with the razor trying to shave, and then now it's all breaking out. Here we go. 4-minute duration. 4-minute duration. Alright. Yeah. What's your PR? What's a PR? I don't know what a PR is. Personal record? Okay. Yeah. Nah, man. I just go forever, man. I've done 3,000 push-ups in an hour flat on 2 separate occasions. I don't know. I've went down on the ground and did 1,000 push-ups before standing up or taking any kind of rest in between. I've done that many times. 1,000 rep set, no breaks in between. That's a fun one. I don't know. I don't think I have any limitations. I could train for anything. You know, if there's something special that I want to do, you know, give me a little time to figure it out. Yeah, I don't have any limitations. Like if I wanted to do something special, some kind of event or anything, all I have to do is train for it, get my mind right. Yeah. I mean, I could do anything, dude. I don't limit myself to anything. You know, if all of a sudden I say, okay, now I want to power lift, you know, I would be really good at it, right? Because that's how I am. I would prepare for it, right? I would prepare for it, I would train for it in that manner for those goals. Can resistance bands build muscle? Of course they can. Why do you think the doctors give them to you when you're trying to recover and whatnot? I could do anything. You don't get it, right? My body type, I could be anything, right? I don't give myself any limitations. Zero. What's my personal bench press? I've never really bench pressed, you know, besides running into the prison gym every once in a while and hitting up the plates. The most I've ever done was 465. Wait, no. I don't know. I gotta go look. It was such a long time ago. See, it was such a long time ago, the numbers don't even matter. You know what? Honestly, I don't even think it was 465. I think it was 365. I think that was my max bench press. Was just 365. Yeah. While weighing 185. Yeah. But my deadlift was 585. So I had a pretty good deadlift. You know, I bet you if I trained bench press now that I'm free, I'd probably get to the 400. I would imagine. Because I was able to do 365 in prison, right? And plus I have creatine now. I have the powers of creatine. Hey, that's good, right? But those are numbers where I mean, I've never been into weightlifting. I've never really been into it. You know, I'm a calisthenic guy. I do calisthenics. I mean, if I wanted to be good at the gym, I'd be good at the gym. Right? If I wanted to be. But right now I'm pretty happy being good at push-ups and pull-ups and body squats. It feels good. It works. Let's see. What's the tattoo on my head? It's nice and symmetrical. That's what it is. Yeah, it's a piece of artwork. You guys know what art is? You ever see it before? Haha. This Miss K. I'm trying to get a pull-up bar and work. Heck yeah, wouldn't that be something? You know, I always wanted to weld a pull-up bar on my truck. I just wanted to weld a pull-up bar and a dip bar on my truck somewhere. That way I could just bust them out every once in a while. Can you show us? Show us what? Man, I'm hungry. You know, I spent 3 days not eating. I'm ready for dinner. Ab workout? No, I don't do any ab workouts. I don't bench press, guys. I'm not a bench presser. I don't go to the gym, right? This is not the gym body. This is not a gym body. No. This is a push-ups and pull-ups and body squat body. That's how that works. No. What did I go to prison for? Hey, how you doing? You must be new. Let's see. Yeah, I went to prison for this, right? I ordered this stuff in the mail. So they sent me to prison. And then when I got out, I wasn't allowed to have these because I went to prison for this, and then they gave me another 9 years. Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that works. I ended up doing 6.5 total. Maybe a little bit more. I don't really count. Time is an illusion. There we go. Alexander, what is up? I subscribe to your channel. What? Let's see. Talking about Mr. Beast. I don't like Mr. Beast. Yeah, dude messes around with chomos. He employs chomos, don't he? Yeah, I don't get that, right? I don't get it. Hey, what's up? No, I had no military experience. Never joined a gang. Nathan, what's up, man? Well, listen, you guys got to start working out and be consistent about it, right? See, it's just part of my regular day, right? It's just my life. I love working out. I love working out, and I think you guys do too, right? We're all doing this together. It's a good mindset. We're all on a good vibration, man. All of us, right? You know, we're being positive, we're making goals, and we're achieving those goals. And you know what, guys? We're going to end up living longer because of the things that we choose, this or that. Hey, what's up, Leesk? Thanks again for the channel support, man. Absolutely. Says, what's your take on alcohol? Don't drink it, man. It's a poison. You guys know it's a poison, right? It says it right on the bottle, it's a poison. It's a poison, right? I used to drink it all the time. I used to drink mop bucket moonshine that the guys would make in the joint, right? I used to drink moonshine and then go work out on the yard. Yeah, I was a crazy individual at one time. Yep. So see, this December will be my 2 years free of alcohol. I'll be without alcohol for these 2 years, and I feel amazing. I shredded up. I got rid of my beer belly. You know, I lost 55 pounds right off the bat, and it was all in my gut. You know, just from drinking. I used to drink a lot of IPAs. I did it every day too. It was disgusting. I don't know how I did that. You know what? Really, the straw that broke the camel's back. You know, my deciding point is after having a daughter and looking at my body and realizing that my eating habits were going to end me, right? Because I could visually see myself getting fatter and fatter and fatter from the alcohol that I drank. You know, I mean, if I put that on a graph, right, there's got to be an end point where there's a breaking point where I'm not going to live any longer from my own eating habits. Right? That's what I was doing. I could see that graph clearly. And so I said, it's my responsibility to be on this earth as long as I can for not my sake, but for her sake. You know what I mean? I'm going to be here longer on the earth for her sake, and it's my responsibility not to poison myself and do the best that I can and live here longer. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's what it is, man. That's my truth. It might not be your truth, right? You decide what's true for you, but that's what was true for me. That was my changing point. That was my turning point in life. You know, I've had a lot of turning points in life, a lot of them, over and over again, right? Big life-changing experiences, and wanting to live longer for her sake was one of them. Yeah, buddy. That's what it is, right? You know, I've heard this. I've gone to the, you know, Narcotics Anonymous and all those like fellowship groups, right? For getting over it, you know, a bunch of junkies, you know, who've gotten clean. I've been to those places many times, and you know, there's a common theme, right? They always said you always had to find a higher power, something more powerful than yourself, right? Because like a lot of people don't really care about themselves, right? They could just like, right? But if you have a higher power, like, you know, that little girl, it's my responsibility, and that's my higher power. That's more powerful than me, right? I can't just like waste my life because it's my responsibility. And now I'm just talking in circles and circles. We already been over this. So, how can I deal with depression? Bam! The sucker attack. I call it a sucker attack. Right? A lot of times if I'm having a sucker attack, I like to think about it and dissect it with the serenity. You guys hear about serenity? You ever hear about serenity? Yeah. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. If I'm having a sucker attack, I'm just like, you know, and I sort of know what the situation is, like why I'm feeling it. I dissect it with the serenity. You know, can I change my situation? Yes or no? Okay, then move forward. Okay, what can I do? Or if I can't change the situation, then I use logic. I'm like, well then logically, there's no reason to be upset because you can't change the situation. There's nothing you can do about it. So logically, being upset about it is just deteriorating your mental health for no reason at all. But if you can change it, if you can make the situation better, then get the courage to do so and get it done, right? No, I ain't no gangster. Are you kidding me? I am not gang affiliated. I am from a victimless crime, right? I went to prison for ordering this stuff in the mail, guys. Yeah, I didn't hurt nobody. I ain't thugging or stabbing nobody or, you know, whatever, right? That's it. That's as gangster as I get. You guys watch too much TV. That's my opinion. You think everybody's in a gang. They're not. They're just people. People are people. Yeah, buddy. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? I'm going to have, from what I've heard, right? It could have changed. Who knows what I'm having, honestly. But what was on the plan was hamburgers and French fries. I love hamburgers and French fries. Yes, I'm so hungry, and that sounds amazing right now. It sounds amazing. Boogers. I gotta go to the store though, real quick. I gotta pick up a loaf of bread. We don't have any buns or nothing like that. So I should probably get out to the store and do that. Get some bread. Yeah, I like to put mustard on my hamburger. I do like the mustard. Lobster is crazy. You know, lobster used to be a food specifically for poor people. Did you know that? They used to give them away in food shelters. Lobsters. It was like we at one time they were abundant. They were at one time. They were so abundant that homeless people started to strike and said that they deserve to eat more than lobster, right? I don't know, man. This is just, I like these old facts and whatnot. I think that's cool stuff. Boy, I would like to eat lobster every day. That'd be fun, right? Have a great night, Allison. Rusty Boots, Miracle Empress. Good night, guys. Miss DeVille. What is it? How do you pronounce that, man? I wish I could talk to you guys. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. Oxtail. Oh, you talking about oxtail now? Ah. Well, where'd it go? Where'd we go, guys? Boy, I don't know. I just hit the button. We all disappeared. Oxtail, yeah. Nah. Yeah, oxtail's good, right? Take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget to check out the Discord, guys. Check out the Discord. Yeah, oxtail's good, man. You know, I used to work in the hood a lot, tearing down buildings, like ripping all the asbestos out, and a lot of times we'd be at these like greasy spoons. You know what a greasy spoon is, right? Those little like corner like bodegas where they got like oxtail sandwiches and whatnot. Oh man, delicious. A good old greasy spoon. Yes. Alright, guys. Polish. I was born here. My grandparents were from Poland. Yeah. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Have a good one. Peace. Good night. Thank you for working out with us. This was awesome.